Let's see. Breather.
E.
And Bira.
He.
Yeah, her Kuthi and then Shupiran.
I Captain.
Aye, Captain. So last time, let's see. You guys' characters all hit 0 HP because I felt like it.
Aww.
No. What did you guys do last time? Alright. You decided to go look for the Talisman of the Sphere. You decided that not only would that increase your potential profits with whoever you're selling it to, but it would also make controlling it just slightly much more easier having a Talisman of the Sphere with you. In kind of looking at one of your first locations, you find a mansion which it doesn't look seemingly. You find a weird crypt creature which you kill, and Davix finds a lot of interesting research material. You also find this weird type of lich that walks on in and begins sauntering among all of you, basically demanding things that he seems interested in. In demanding Mordred's sword, Mordred freely gives it to him, straight through the heart, and he dies. And Davix left off. Yay!
Happy ending.
Happy ending. And Davix left off kind of curious. Beyond that, though, you guys ended up going towards, I think it was like towards the car outside of the library, and you divided up the loot. Outside of that, I don't remember you guys doing anything after that.
I think Davix went into the library to do a spell thing related thing, and then Joss blackmailed him.
That
Or
is
threatened
true.
him. Yeah.
Now I remember. Yeah, you guys leave off in the library. Davix finished up, you know, whatever his spell shenanigans are, and so did Jane. And all the group is kind of just gathered in the library right now. Jane with Sphere of Annihilation in hand.
Like a pet.
Patting it, and then she loses an arm. No biting.
Bad Sphere.
And she pulls out like a spray bottle and starts spraying it. But it just eats the spray, water.
Where to next? Where did the one dude say we were headed? Like, to sell this? Like, deliver them to the one dwarf dude?
Oh yeah, all the way down back. But we were gonna still get the Arashi sword, weren't we? We can't take the sword.
That's too far north.
Too far north.
Yeah, we're better off delivering the sphere and then heading that way.
And then going back.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we could do another pit stop at the Tower of Power, buy some things, and then head out.
Mm-hmm.
We can just head back and then go follow the trail back down. I mean,
No problemo. Heading
are
out.
we using?
Or go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
What's up?
No. Yeah, that's good. Good.
Heading out from the library, you guys take the car towards the Tower of Power. In setting up there, you of course see Henrietta and her bodyguard just hanging about all the all the interesting things she's selling just kind of perfectly lined up to be interesting to the eye. Grimgus is going around just sweeping more, trying to get at the cobwebs at the top. B, there's like the sphere of annihilation is like on top of your microphone.
It's like buzzing really loudly.
Why is that doing that?
Just sounds like it's hot, like.
Oh, you're good now.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you
Because
did.
it still shows me like I'm talking.
Only when you're talking. I don't know. Maybe it's low sensitivity? I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like it's picking up the fan in the background or something.
Yeah, but I had the fan on last time and it wasn't.
Maybe if you go into Discord and then change your sensitivity, because it seems to be like, you know, it's like listening for when you speak, but the sensitivity might be like really high, so it's picking up. So, because sometimes my settings like will reset on me, and I need to go back in and move it.
But being in front of Henrietta's store, is there anything you guys decide to purchase before making your long journey?
Okay, I think that fixed that.
Yeah, you sound good.
Joss would show Henrietta the slobbery gems and see if she's interested. If I remember correctly, she's got 2 of them.
I had to take my headset off real quick. You'll sell Henrietta what?
Her soul.
Her soul?
Yes.
Okay.
The 2 slobbery gems that she got, and I think it's 2.
Yeah, she looks at them and she's like, oh, gems. I can sell these to you for 1,000 each.
I mean, like, buy them, or?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
She's gonna sell them to you
I'm
again.
gonna sell them to you.
Yes, I'll take these and sell them back to you.
I got a phone call real I have to go real quick on a break, so I'm gonna leave the stream on kind of just a slideshow real quick for 10 minutes. It's a quick break.
I need a volunteer.
Someone who just show me your hands. I need your hands.
Show them to me. I'm back, by the way.
Hi, welcome back.
You didn't fall.
I didn't what?
You were careful with your steps.
I don't understand.
Okay.
I told you not to fall in before you left.
Oh, not to. Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
So-
What have I done? But right, you were selling gems or something like that?
Yeah, did you say
She's
1,000?
going to sell them to you for 1,000 each. No,
Ah,
she's
yes, so
gonna buy
she'll take
from
them
me.
and then sell them back.
She'll buy.
She'll buy them.
Yeah.
2K?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then in turn she would ask if she has any magical gems for sale.
Why would she have magical gems for sale? Why?
Because
Why-
a
why-
bitch hungry.
Food.
Oh, you got a meta. Give me a second, I'm gonna check.
She's checking her inventory in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of rattling stuff around. Oops.
Oops, I did it again.
Didn't she say something about, like, if they touch each other, they could explode?
Mm-hmm. That's why she's checking.
Nice.
Nice. She opens up these little canisters, putting two next to each other. She kind of clicks them open, and inside one of them you see a set of opals, and in the other one you see a set of topazes.
She'd ask how much for the a
Lies,
single
they're ambers,
topaz.
not topazes.
Oh,
They're
embers.
Ambers.
How much for those tasty treats?
How much for the tasty treats? She's got a shard she's willing to sell for 100 gold, and she has a plane she's willing to sell for 2,500 gold.
Look who it is.
Hello.
Santa?
Santa,
Oh. Worst.
you've been replaced, JJ.
Oh, thank God. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye. He RPs more than you.
Thank God. Somebody around here has to.
Is a goatee.
How much did you say it was for the plane? For the plane
2,500.
2,500. Fuck. Fuck.
The plane is a rare item.
Hmm.
And it's a
Makes sense
choncula.
why.
Keeping in its name.
Joss would lift up the staff that she'd gotten before, and she'd show it to Henriette. What do you take this for? What is it?
Yo mama? No, Seems like a good magical instrument, spellcasting foci of the second degree. Nothing else beyond that.
How much for it?
She pulls out her book, starts to fill through it. Spellcasting focus, length, specifically good, elvish of design, adds a little bit to the price marker, yada yada yada. Let's see, she says she is willing to buy it for... $4,800.
Deal. She hands it over.
She plonks a bunch of money in front of you, specifically 480 platinum. And she takes the staff from you, breaking it
She'd
into...
like to. Oh, very
I'm
nice.
kidding. No, very nice. She puts it in a bag.
Das would like to purchase the plain amber.
Sure, she puts it out. When you look at it, the word plain is a little bit sad for a very rare item. But it more puts forth the degree of the gem. And for a plain gem, it's a very spherical type thing. Looks like it came right out of the mines. It fits in the palm of your hand, almost the size of your fist. And it glows just an awkward kind of like blue.
A fresh snack, thank you. And how much was it?
2,500.
2,000.
It's a pricey snack.
A pricey snack for a pricey person. You purchase it?
Yes, she's gonna hand over the 250.
Just to fill you in, JJ, everyone left the library. You learned the spell that you did, that you were studying the last time, and they're currently in the Tower of Power purchasing from Henrietta before they head north.
Jane learned the spell too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, which spell was it?
Signal Flare.
Gotcha.
Okay. And Das steps back, having gotten all she wanted.
I guess Opal will go. It's like, I'm gonna want to sell those gems too, and she'll take out the 2 that she had.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Plonk plonk, you put the 2 gems down. She puts 200 plat in front of you.
Money. Okay. Oh, and this thing, she pulls out the gold lined robe, like a really nice robe.
Where'd you get that from?
When we first cleared out the house,
Gotcha.
that's my house.
750.
Thank you.
She just begins tucking everything into bags. Just like stomp, stomp.
And I would also like to buy some healing potions, if you have any.
Sure.
Yeah.
She puts out a Supreme. She puts out 6 graders and a bunch of normals.
Stop casting spells on us.
It tickles.
I don't like it. Bad touch. Okay. The normals are 50 gold each, right? Or wait,
They're 50
normal?
each.
50. Yeah, 50 gold each. And then the greater are 100.
No, she's selling them for 150.
Oh, 150. I'll take 2 graders and a normal, so that's
2 greater than normal, that's 350.
I can do it with 300.
She plops up 2 of her 6 graders and then 1 normal. And she takes her 350.
350 or 300?
It's 150.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
350.
yeah.
Actually, I'll just get another normal so that I give her another 50 gold.
Okay, that's 400.
Yeah. And on that note, I guess since we are transporting the sphere, if there's a chance that we could get a deposit. I mean, we now have a better way to transport the sphere. We have our own transportation. We've previously gone through the land, so we have experience with it. So I can persuade you for a little.
Also remember, or Azael talked to those guys to get us passage through there. So hopefully on the way back, you guys don't get jumped. That bridge
Right,
or
what's
whatever
that?
it was.
The pirates that he paid.
Oh yeah, the pirates. Yeah.
She just nods left and right, clearly declining your negotiation. She says, I already talked to you all about that. Can pay you for the orb. Easy 100,000, but I would only pay you the rest once you deliver it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
200.
Wait, it was
200,000, but
200,000?
because it was like a total of like 300
Mm-hmm.
and 350, I think, with the talisman.
Nice.
And the 100,000 for the orb.
Yeah. So 450 total? Or how much?
Who wrote this down?
No, 350 total.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, wasn't the 350 for the transporting it?
Total.
200.
Well, that's like
200 for the transportation.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, some money up front is still good.
Yeah, we already came to that agreement last
Did we?
time.
Oh, I don't remember. I thought we didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys came to the agreement that she'll pay for the orb, but she won't pay for anything else until it's delivered to where it went.
Oh, okay. I forgot that bit. Whoop. Okay, then. I tried.
Yep, and she plops a chest in front of you all. If you all are going to be on your way, here's the payment for the orb.
So 100k?
Mm-hmm. Or rather, there's 10,000 plat in there.
10,000. Split how many ways, God? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1,666 repeating forever.
It's endless money, really. No.
Given to the government, of course. Me.
Given to the government. Yeah, so let's just say everybody gets 1,665 for simplicity.
Who's keeping the extra plat, huh?
Well, it would be that number times the amount of people, and then that extra play can go to Jane since she's attuned to the item.
Sure.
Yeah.
Since she's the
Yeah,
one who
that's
actually
very
has to move it.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you say it was again?
1,665 plats.
Flat?
Plats.
Shit, I fucked up.
Oh, one.
1,665 plat.
Convert that to gold, please.
No, it's in plat.
No.
Wait, what? Okay, I need
What's
to
up?
read it.
I know, that's why I was like,
What happened?
conversions change.
You were
Just add a
talking about
0.
gold.
Wait,
Oh.
or did you say you said plat? No.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
all in
So
plat.
I did.
1,665.
What? Yeah,
So
still
that'd be
1,000.
16,000 gold.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Yeah. So Jane and Mordred get their share too.
I'll add it to him.
While all this money's going around, can I sell the two gems that I got from?
Yeah, same.
Yep. You guys paste your gems, and she puts 2,000 for each of you. 2,000 for Davis, 2,000 for Arashi.
Thank you. I am banking again.
I'm the Mac Daddy of Thay now.
Take a look at that debt book, boy.
Oh, I've already got more than enough to pay him back. I've just been holding that on him. Oh, yeah.
Jane puts the money in her backpack, and literally all her weight is like... Oh no, she's got a bag of holding, never mind.
Yeah, I was
She
about to
didn't
say,
have
like,
one.
what?
She didn't
Yeah.
have one, Jesus Christ.
Give me your money, Jane. I'm trustworthy.
Give me your money. The
I'm good
Bank
for
of
it.
Davix is always open.
You make me a listing for a bag of holding. I believe Das had grabbed the.
The liches.
The bitches. Where do I put... Did I have an area for bags?
Yeah, storage.
Yeah, we each have our own little.
It's under vehicles.
I see it.
Ooh. I never took
Oh.
the time to look at my bag, but apparently it has 33 strength.
Mm-mm.
How?
It's got a plus 11 strength.
Bag's
Oh, I
fucking
think-
yoked.
I think we did that so that way it could go up to 500, right, George?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't show
Mine
encumbered.
doesn't have that.
You should
Oh,
probably.
sweet, I have min money. Oh, great. Opal's that person that has money in, like, her pants that, like, she put in the wash and then later finds. Because I just found more money, but now I'm unsure. I think I separated it at some point. My money's
So you have some on, so you have some on you and some in your bank account.
basically.
It's her savings account.
Hidden away.
Henrietta just looks towards all of you and says, well, with that all divided, I wish you all the best of luck in your journey.
Wait, I forgot something. I still want to add that the like ramming Mad Max thing to my car. I also wanted to take some time to like scavenge around to find more armor to put onto my car. Just like slap shit on it.
Okay.
Get some decals for your sweet ride.
Yeah.
Huge anime girl on the side.
It's just like a boob mouse pad, but just stuck to it.
That's the RAM.
No, Bible Chihuahua, you can't get Bible decals.
Nobody says no to Bible Chihuahua.
Did you have something that you could already mess with?
I was gonna ask for like the kind of ram front car bit. I was gonna ask I forgot her name.
Henrietta?
No, not Henrietta. But we're in this fight.
Oh, Grimgus.
Yes, thank you. I was gonna ask him to help me with that, and then.
Oh god.
Perfect. And then.
It's just a decal of Aurora.
What? No.
It's like human thistle or something.
No, not human thistle. Just regular thistle.
Just regular thistle. So you're asking Grimgus to help you modify or look for items?
Modify.
He can easily help you, but what are you using to modify? He said he can modify anything, he just needs the materials to do it.
I mean, it's broken down houses and stuff. I'm sure I can scavenge and gather some materials.
That's possible. You can scavenge around. I just thought you had something in mind.
I kind of want like those like. How can I? Like those pointy.
Hire a bard to play the flaming guitar on the front of your.
Perfect to stick them on the top.
Just find a bard in a house and you take them. You're like, ooh, supplies. Upgrade to the radio.
I feel like I've drawn that because I can't words.
What is it like you're thinking of?
Are you looking for spikes? Maybe like.
No, like I think it came out. It's like a swoopy thing that kind of points in the middle, and it's like it scoops out. Like if you're in the car, it like goes forward. No, I need to draw it. I can't words.
Like a bulldozer thing?
Yes, but not that same shape. Not a scooping shape. Like a stab and it's swooping to the side shape.
Like a snow plow?
No, that's a scooping shape.
Like like an axe head kind of thing?
Yes, but like.
But more
like if you got that and then squished it, or
yeah, like one singular little point, and like it spreads out like kind of like a shield, like
yeah. I mean, it's fine. Wait, I'm drawing it out because.
So, kind of like. Okay, like a bulldozer thing with a scoop, but pointed in reverse, so it's blocking the car? Is what I understand?
Kind of like if it were to ram into, like, foliage or something, it would slice through, like, that single point, and then because of the way it's shaped, it would, like, brush off the sides.
I see. So, yeah, almost like a snowplow.
Yeah.
Our snowplow,
like a Mad Max vehicle.
So is it? Let me look up a snowplow. I didn't try to look that up. I don't know what snow is.
I think if I remember Snowplow correctly, it's like a wedge. It's like a
Yeah, there'll
letter
be like
L.
Yeah.
a sharper center,
Yeah, but
so
like
you could break it. And
Oh. Yeah.
yeah, like a snowplow, but like in the opposite direction.
I found it.
You found it.
I found it.
Your new car. I see.
Oh.
That's precisely like snow.
Oh, like a
Oh,
like that's
I
kind of
was
like a
thinking-
train grill.
I was thinking this, where it's like more pointed, more forward.
Okay. For ramming, I assume. Potential.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't remember if I added extra armor to it when we were still in Eden, or yeah.
I don't think you did. I don't remember.
Oh no, I got materials to do that. I think.
Yes.
Yes, I bought materials to do that. So I guess I'd use those. And I guess I'll scavenge around for more to add.
So yeah, throw me as you kind of like waste time. Throw me a perception check. See
Yay,
if you find
wasting
anything.
time.
As you guys kind of like wait in the Tower of Power, Opal seems to kind of like go about trying to look for stuff. She spends a good portion of the day just kind of scavenging.
We'd
How far
probably
is
spend
the,
the night here, and then go in the morning. If Opal wants to take a look around.
Yeah. How far is the shack from the Tower of Power?
The shack with that
You mean the house we stayed at? Or
Yeah.
it's like
That
2
one.
blocks away.
Okay. Well, while she's doing that, I guess like I'll take Jane so we can go like make sure like go get the Sphere of Annihilation,
Gotcha.
and that way we can like tell like the gargoyles like, okay, thanks, we got it. Go back to doing you.
They're all
Oh
dead.
yeah, we have to
I'm
do
kidding.
that. No.
No, you easily retrieve the Spheres of Annihilation and dismiss the gargoyles to go do their own thing.
Can I also show them like the signal flare spell so that way like I'll let them know like, hey, like this is kind of like if we ever need contact you kind of thing. So I don't have to like invade their brains or whatever.
Yeah. Kind of like showing them the type of spell you're going to be using and what to expect. You shoot it into the sky and you begin to hear screeches coming throughout the entire city as they coalesce on the point that you... No, I'm kidding. You shoot it into the sky. And
Well, it doesn't have to go that high. I could just do it like
in your face?
5 feet above me. Yeah, in my face.
Yeah.
Catch it in my mouth.
Catch it in my mouth.
Spit it out.
Yeah. 500 radiant damage to your eyes because you didn't close them. No, yeah, you do it like at a point, but it's still unbelievably bright. It just lights up that entire sector in the color that the flare's in.
Yeah, and then I'll like dismiss it.
The gargoyles understand what to look out for.
Sweet. I'll thank them, and me and Jane will start making our way back, I guess. I'll see how she's doing and all that jazz.
Doing completely fine as she just kind of grabs the Sphere of Annihilation from that little hidey hole, brings it outside, and then, just kind of like wow, zooms it around. Clearly much more accurately and faster than she had before. She kind of holds the talisman.
So seems a lot like she's got a better handle in it with this talisman.
Definitely. Doesn't
Sweet.
edge away as much, doesn't make any strange movements. It just goes exactly where she commands it.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, lucky we found it on the first try, huh?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be here for a long time.
You almost sound disappointed at that.
This place is weird.
You're telling me. And it's got weird residents.
Yeah, with seeing Azale die and then, you know, possibly all of you, you know, risking your lives constantly in this area. I don't mind heading out.
Yeah. Yeah, you and me both. But, I mean, Azale's alive, I guess, and out there helping somebody important, sounds like.
Yeah. She just switches around the sphere.
Yeah, don't... I don't know. Maybe he'll be back one day, maybe not, but... Everybody's meant to do whatever they think they should be doing or choose to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I kind of thought that's how the group was, you know. Naz went off on his own. Ilnaries went off on her own. Aurora went off on her own. Tom went off on his own.
They all
And
leave me.
Tom. Wait, did you know that?
And in the back of Davix's head, he's like, who are these people?
Who?
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Them. Well, I mean, me and Opal are still around for whatever that's worth. I'm sure the others think about you all the time. I mean, Ares is still in Silver Sun, so we should probably go visit her when we get back.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Naz is a bit of a trickier case. Who knows where he ended up?
Yeah, no, that's probably the biggest question of them all.
Yeah, but... I mean... How hard could it be for two powerful wizards to track down one person, huh?
Well, maybe for you, but I still got time to work towards that.
Yeah, I think you sell yourself short sometimes. I mean, you're already a lot better than I was at your age.
Really?
By far.
Huh.
And you're only gonna get better with a teacher.
She kind of stays silent as she kind of walks forward. Just clearly kind of like in thought.
Once I start teaching you some of the tricks I know, then we'll really see your potential grow.
She doesn't have really much more to say. It's as if she wants to say something, but then just kind of keeps moving on forward.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. If there's anything on your mind, just let me know.
She gives you a thumbs up.
One more thing. I know you're strong and you're getting better at taking care of yourself, but just be careful, alright?
With what?
Just in general, you know? Just stay cautious, stay alert, and just keep an eye out for Doss. Something about her that rubs me the wrong way.
She's kind of strange, but she's a unique one. I don't sense anything too bad from her, but okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, you go about your business, you can come up with your own conclusion about her, but just call it a hunt, alright? Anyway, let's get back. Place is freaking me out.
You continue walking the steps forward, not too far, as you see the tower of power in front of you, and Jane leaves the orb outside, and you guys chillax inside. As for Opal, opening windows, breaking down doors, going in, stealth, you know, going about and seeing what she can do.
Bang, bang, bang! FBI, open up!
Shooting down doors.
This is Acquisitions Incorporated. Hand it over. What? Everything.
Everything.
Your soul. What's my prize, George?
You definitely find something, but it depends on how good that thing is. You find what seems to be like a menagerie of metal pieces, and you begin to kind of like wade about them. A set of knight's armor, all kind of piled up for some reason in the middle of this house. It's a little bit strange, very eerie in here, but doesn't seem to be any threat. As you kind of make noise, moving stuff around. Roll me a 1d100. 71.
I don't like suits of armor.
I'm sorry?
I don't like suits of armor.
But it's metal.
That's true. 1d100?
Yeah, 70 to 100 says it's good. That's sadly not. As you kind of weigh them out, and nothing's really good in here. These all things must be decoration, but they are metal nonetheless. Picking up like the bigger chunks, you feel like you could really work with this stuff, really move it on in with the right tools. Chances are Grimgus has those tools, and he probably has a few tips and tricks on how to make this stuff in some manner useful. Though these might be armor for people, you can easily convert these to makeshift armor for the car. You fine with this?
Yeah. And for now, just give it a little boost.
Okay. Or is there something else that you're looking for? I'll say at this point, it was dawn, and now it's midday. We're looking like at 12, 1 o'clock. And if anybody else wants to do something during this time, go for it. But for the most part, you're all kind of just chillaxing in the tower.
I'm just practicing with the sound blade.
Twiddling my thumbs.
What's up, Shoot?
I'm twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
Why against the
How much of the resource would crunching that gem as she would today?
You don't know. It would. You feel like crunching on it though would give you a stupid boost. This thing's not normal. This thing is hyper juiced with power. It's not just a shard.
Juicy, you say?
Not just a minor. It's a plain.
juicy like a gusher, huh?
It's a recharging gem that continues the power of what seems to be lightning inside it.
And you said I have to expend some dispel magic to. Okay. And that would probably be like a pretty high cast just to do it like all together, right? Because I don't know how that corresponds to gem level, like spell level to gem level.
The gem levels go off the rarity. This is a rare, so I consider it like a rare item in this case.
Okay.
So if you were to deal with rare weapons, the Dispel Magic would have the same effect. Level 3 can easily get over uncommons. But for a rare, I would put it at level 5.
Okay.
Hey, George.
Yeah, I've kind of set her at a. Sorry, you can go.
No,
ahead.
sorry.
I'm still figuring it out.
You
so
go.
I need a second.
I'm still looking at stuff. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. You said it's a rare item, and I assume it's like lightning, right?
Yes.
Something.
Sir.
Yeah. Ooh, pop rocks.
Pop rocks. Crackle. Crackle pop.
Is it crack? Is that what you smoke? Is it crack?
It might as fucking well be, honestly. Since I've kind of set the resource at half, just because she was stuck in the library for a long while, I think she's going to go ahead and consume that now.
So you can crunch the whole thing, or you can crunch half of it.
She's gonna crunch half of it. And that is a 5th level.
Tapping into it, you use it like a jawbreaker, essentially. Swishing it around. It's a giant jawbreaker, though. But with your strange anatomy, it's easily possible. As you kind of dissipate the energies from the item, you feel it growing weaker and weaker, and yourself growing stronger and stronger. You gain the rare item. I would say you gain 30 points.
For half or?
For half, yes.
Okay.
You gain 30 points. And for the rest of the day, you feel very electrified, very energized for some strange reason. Probably having to do with the thing you just ate. When you attack something within this day, it takes extra lightning damage, according to the charges that you just consumed.
Crunch. Alright, and I have to remember to take the spell points out. Okay, sorry to take up so much time. What's up, JJ?
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just like, I think I found what I was looking for anyway. When I copy down a spell scroll, even if it's of like my spell list, I still have to roll for the intelligence check, right? Okay. Can I? Wait, how long have we been? How many hours has it been that we've been here?
4.
4. Okay, an extra 2 won't kill anybody.
Everyone dies. So.
Everyone dies. Yeah, I'll start trying to copy down the tiny hut scroll that we found.
Sure.
And I also want Jane to copy down one of the spells in my book too.
Cheating, eh?
Yeah. I don't know what's over. Actually, like, if I show her my spells, would she want to pick one? Or is it, like, I should suggest one for her?
She can pick one.
Okay. Have at it. Don't look at this one. Not this one. This one's not ready.
This one's not ready. A signal flare looks like. No, I'm kidding. She'll take minute meteors.
Okay.
It's gonna go without a hitch, so feel free to already, with Henrietta, you can easily purchase any special inks and dyes that you need, or special inks rather, to copy down in your spell book, whatever price that may be. And
I think that's 150 per spell, so 150 gold is what I'm spending right now. So I should have all the other stuff that I need.
could you add minute meteor to Jane's spell?
Yeah.
And could you also add signal flare?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Damn, you guys just copy down for that time. As for Opal, though, you make it back. Bunch of metal in hand. You're just like, like a bunch of, stuff. And you see Grimgis outside. And I imagine you just kind of like a bunch of just metal clanging against each other as it all just slams onto the ground next to your car. You've got several types of materials now. You've not only got the materials that you bought from Eden, but you've also got this extra type of scrap metal that could easily work into other ideas. So that's two different instances of upgrades that you can easily go for. Don't remember what you bought from Eden, to be completely honest. Do you remember?
I just have scrap in town.
Scrap in town.
Price. Yeah, I don't think we specified specifically.
Oops.
I think it was just.
It was just scrap. Just stuff random.
I had it written down though. Like if I get, it was something like, I don't remember, it was 100 gold worth of scraps or 100 pieces of scrap. I can convert that into like an additional AC point for my vehicle.
Okay.
I don't know if you still want to do it that way or.
I'm just gonna reduce it down to
You right.
Yeah, you right. I'm just gonna reduce it down to like simplicity. Like I'm gonna say you bought one instance of scrap, and it's probably like a bunch of scrap, like hundreds of scrap, but it's considered one upgrade for the instance of whatever you want to do it for. And all this armor you just found, it is another upgrade. So you've got two scrap piles of upgrade that can each be converted into an upgrade. So yeah, putting it in front of the car, what are you looking to do? You can easily mix and match anything, create a ram, create additional armor. What are you doing?
I want to do that ram and a little bit more armor. I guess specifically on like I guess the windows, because that would be the most currently vulnerable area, but then I don't know if that would obstruct vision.
You feel like if you concentrate on armor, the pieces that you found could easily be molded into protecting the tires. The tires being these kind of flimsy things that are still pretty strong when it comes to terrain, but attacks, not so. You feel like you could convert them in a way to block the tires so that they're not damaged by anything that's externally trying to attack you from outside, which would add an AC.
Okay. Yeah. I do that.
With Grimgis helping you out, this job's going to take 1 hour. Throw me a fixed check, or Grimgis can throw the fixed check if you want, with advantage, but do you have expertise, or do you have normal?
I have too many tabs open. Oh shit, what do I do? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Great, now I know how to open it. Oh, there you go. I have... Nothing's acting weird. There you go. I think I just have proficiency.
Okay.
But next.
I'm gonna say still do it at advantage.
Okay.
Sweet. 1 hour passes, and you perfectly are able to mold the armors into place. Afterwards, Grimgis just kind of goes off of your rough blueprinted ideas, and he just begins to nail some type of framework structure that allows these kind of folded armors to stick out like bumpers on the side of the car. Looks pretty janky, to be completely honest. The nice, mind you, used car had a very strict black finish, kind of like idea to it, and now it's got these weird kind of silvery bumpers on the side that look very, you can only say, Mad Maxy. But now the AC of the car is +1.
Yay, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful. Okay. And then, wait, that hour was just for the bumper or also for the armor over the tires?
That was only one thing.
Okay, yeah, and then I guess we'll move on to the tires.
So I'm adding it to your sheet that you are currently also maintaining the armor upgrade to the tires, because they just need to be maintained over time. Your character does it automatically as they kind of exist, but there's a limit to how many things you can, modify, because then they just kind of break over time. Now that you've got the leftover, using all that armor, you've just got 1 scrap heap left. The stuff that you bought from Eden. What do you want? Do you want to do anything with that?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask about the engine modification. That would also count under having to maintain that, right? Or
Yes, it's on your sheet.
oh no, not the start, but wait. But like connecting the Sapphire so she could, like, in a sense, link it between her airboard and the car.
I think it can already do that.
Can I? I thought it was. I mean, I was switching it out and stuff.
You're talking about the big gem, right? That you're
Yeah,
currently
yeah.
using in the
Oh, because
car?
like I remember when I was when I first got the car, there was that upgrade that let me like make it so it just naturally recharged gems. But then also I have something written down where it's like connects the 2 vehicles.
Connects the 2 vehicles. Huh. Whenever I have an idea, I forget about it really fast. So connects.
Because I remember the first upgrade before I got the car, that I was thinking of getting on my airboard was a way to make the engine more efficient so that it used the gems. Like I got a few extra charges from them. And then when I got the car, it was like that thing. Don't remember too much in it. Just that I wrote that down. Because I know Sapphire's already rechargeable.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just lets any gem become rechargeable, but I have to like link it or something.
Okay. So there was a little apparatus. It wasn't so much the car. It was this little cylinder that you have an old battery inside. You can switch out another gem for what's in that cylinder to something else to make it more efficient for the car and the airboard. But it forever becomes, that. Just a battery. You can never use it for something else again.
Oh, like it's stuck. It's like there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
You kind of like place in this little canister that amplifies its recharging properties, but that's all it ever becomes, just a little battery.
Okay. Mm. I'll hold off on that one for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do the. I'll use that extra time to do the armor instead on the around the tires.
You already did that. You've got an extra pile. Doing anything beyond the tire upgrades.
Oh.
Yeah, tires are amped up. You've got right now the AC of the car was. Doesn't actually have
22.
AC. Give me a second.
I would. I had it at 22.
Was it at that?
Yeah. Then I changed it to 23 when he said like after I did the thing. The plow.
I'm going to add. I'm just gonna add plate armor to the sheet just so it has something to use. Let's see.
Why does my car have guidance?
You don't want to know. It's got a GPS.
It's correct, dude.
Gonna add plate armor, and then I'm gonna change the AC of the plate armor to 20.
Plate armor now really is a cleric, huh?
Yeah, you're right. So now it's at 23 for the tire upgrades.
Is my mic picking up the fan again?
Very
A little.
little, but not like before. Like before it was bad. Like it was like.
It was like whispering sweet nothings to us.
It's like around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. Is there anything you have left for this scrap, or you leave it for another day?
I'll leave it for another day.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, how
What's up?
would I guess take note of like the piles I have? Would I just be like one pile left or something?
You can put that anywhere in your inventory. Just put like one scrap pile.
Okay.
Each scrap pile is like 10 pounds, by the way. You can put it in the car. You can put it in your bag of holding.
Putting it in the car.
Just open up the trunk and there's just a bunch of shit in it.
Scrap next to the food.
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Okay. With it being 3 in the afternoon, there's still a lot of time left in the day. Opal's finished her upgrades with Grimgus. What's the group doing now?
Could Doss go back to Henrietta?
Sure.
She looks like she's bugging out a little bit right now, and she goes back up and she's like, Do you have any more? Do you have any more of those sweet gems?
Got a bite for the power, did ya? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. We only serve
She's
the best.
almost literally vibrating.
She didn't even sell her magic gem. She sold her straight up crack.
You're fine.
We only sell the best in the Sword Coast. No, sadly I don't have another one of that size. I do have smaller ones, though.
Smaller ones, how many?
I have 2 shards.
What kind? What variety? What flavor?
Are they spies? 2 shards of amber, and I also have... Let's see, here she opens up another canister. I also have a few opals.
Ugh, that's cold. I don't like that.
Oh.
I want the spicy ones. Do you have spicy ones?
Yeah, I've got 2 amber shards. Pretty tiny little things, but they still...
I'll take them both.
Okay.
How much? And she's already pushing platinum across the table.
20 platinum will do.
She forks it over.
Sucker.
Suck.
She's doing that picture where it's the guy with, he's just pointing into his hand. I need to find that. Where is it? She's just very vigorous about wanting her shit. She holds out a gloved hand. She's like,
Right here. Right here.
As her hand is like salivating.
No, it just reminds me of Billy and Mandy. Stupid scene where like someone's about to vomit. He's like, "Are you about to vomit? Do it here. Do it here." And he palms his hands out. It's just like, okay.
That's
Oh, I
so
love that
oddly
shit. It's
specific.
terrible.
like that's what it reminds me of. It's just like, do it here. Do it. Pass it to me.
You said 20 plat?
Yeah, 20 plat. She passes you 2 misshapen little ambers. Weak little things, but still, again, like she said, you feel their punches being packed.
Yeah, she scrolls them away in her bag.
Are you sure you don't have any more? So maybe some lost. Maybe something's fallen into an odd pocket. Have you checked?
Sadly, I do not. I will be getting a restock in a week, possibly, for a little bit more gems, but I could
She
always
rubs her hands together.
I could always make a custom order for a good customer. Mind you, you are heading towards my uncle. He has an amazing store of gems. I do have to warn you, though, as a loyal customer, don't hold too many gems close to each other. They explode.
Yes, I hope that, I'll only do that if I'm eating them both at the same time.
I wouldn't suggest doing that either.
Just let her.
Are you sure it might
Wait,
make
did you
it
say
taste a little
eat
stronger?
them?
I've never had so many at once. It's a great opportunity.
She's just like, she seems like she's struggling not to eat them right now.
Yeah, Henrietta's giving you just like a really awkward face, and she turns to her bodyguard like, "Am I hearing this? Oh, right." No, I'm kidding. Am I hearing her right? Wait, so you are eating the gems?
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, okay. Because I thought we were
It's a figure of speech.
I assumed. Apologies. You know.
Yes.
She picks up one of the shards and like holds it next to her mouth.
I'll do it.
I
Do you
imagine
dare me?
You do. Because I will. I assumed. Apologies for misunderstanding. Will you enjoy your gems? Come back in a week, or go visit my uncle. He is the gem seller of the gem sellers. He probably has a much more bigger stock of interesting varieties. I simply have the normal stock of the Sword Coast. Opals, ambers, and the occasional topaz.
Topaz. I haven't had one of those in so long.
And she just kind of inches away. Okay. Those are shards. Amber shards. So she's gonna keep the remainder of the plain amber in her bag of holding, and then keep the shards separate on her person.
Sure. Kind of everyone kind of like getting again just kind of relaxing about. Opal is lugging a bunch of scrap into the back of her car. You hear a lot of metal clanking. Arashi's outside practicing with his sound sword. Strange vibrations sounding about. Very peculiar kind of like ringing noises come out that are pleasing to the ear. You also see Mordred Davix seems to be practicing Arashi's fighting style, almost bringing out his shadow sword and kind of trying to copy the experienced fighter's movements. They're very lightning fast, and Mordred doesn't seem as fast. There's an interesting style to him, but he seems to be trying to copy Arashi's right now.
Oh, what's it?
Jane's pushed the sphere of annihilation to the corner, copies a spell that was in Davix's book. Davix copies something from a spell scroll. Everyone is doing nothing right now.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Copying. He's doing. He's copying. He's cheating off Arashi.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice Mordred copy me?
Not passively. With all the sound from Opal as you're trying to practice outside and clang, and she's just trying to, you know, gather up all the scrap and push it into the car.
Go metal with it.
Davix, on the other hand, easily notices. On the inside, with Mordred. Mordred's just by the window. Like a stalker, looking outside, copying you.
I'll just like make a little scribble like on the side as I'm copying the spell, like, weird. Okay, keep going. Just start keeping tabs on everybody.
Spy notes, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Opal ate one of her scrap. Weird.
No, I just went to get chips.
Das ate one of the scrap. Normal.
Worrying yet not out of character.
I guess if Jane's just kind of not busy, you can continue with airboard lessons.
Airboard lessons. But there's a sale to be made.
A sale.
A sale.
Sale.
A sale.
Sale.
A sale.
Okay.
You could also just end the day doing it, whatever it is you'd like. But, you know?
I think it might be good to spend a night here before moving on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep seeing down the spell. And if we can spend the night, I could get some additional shit. And Jane could too, technically.
Sure.
Put up to y'all. I just really wanted the one for now.
Oh, right. Roll for it, by the way.
Okay.
You whore. What's
You
the DC?
whore. I was waiting. I don't know. You tell me.
20.
I'll set the DC 1.
No, 20. 20.
Fuck off.
You told me to tell you. You whore. Nah, let me see. I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, because Tiny Hut is a 3rd level spell. What I roll? Just straight up intelligence, right?
You tell me? No, give me a second. I have to look it up.
Intelligence saving throw, you say? Arcana, you say?
Expertise. No way. Let's see. Preparing and casting spells, spell book, spell casting ability, learning spells, copy into a book. No, Baba Chihuahua, no. Get away from the door. Poof. It requires an Arcana check with a DC equal to 10 plus the spell's level. And an ant just bit me.
Is that part of the DC?
No.
Do I need an ant?
Shut up. What the hell?
You whore.
You whore. Use 10 plus the spell's level. What level was it?
3rd.
Yeah, so it's a 13.
And what do I roll?
Throw me an Arcana check.
Kinda. Oh, okay.
How easy, he says.
If I rolled a 1, I'd still get a 13.
No. I believe you said crit fails cause horrors.
I'd be fine with that, honestly. That'd be funny.
No, you honestly, I shouldn't even have asked for a check. You're right. You would have just completed it. You copied it.
Yay! I've got a tent, y'all.
Who wants to hang out in the tent in the Tower of Power?
It's a sleepover.
It's a sweepover.
Well, whatever you guys want to do for the next roughly 8 hours, feel free to just let me know.
8 hours?
8 hours?
That's like a 4th level spell.
It's a 4th fucking level spell. Arashi continues to practice on his sound burrito, seeing its depths, testing it with food, spaghetti.
George, would I be able to upgrade my airboard with that scrap piece
Yeah.
too? Or to like give it, I guess, better balance?
A better balance, you say?
Better balance. A little more steady. So I want to do something crazy. It's a little easier.
Just want to add kickflip capabilities.
Exactly. a click flip button.
Make a little mini tech deck hoverboard.
That can be possible. What are you looking into? Being able to give yourself advantage at any instance that drops you off, or were you looking for something different in terms of balancing?
Now I'm not sure anymore. I guess so. Just I'm trying to think. Anything else? Yeah, I guess advantage to any time something would drop would like I guess flip me off the board. To be able to more easily stabilize it back.
Just sneeze. There you go. Easy enough, and within the kind of like a lot of time that you have, you feel like you could easily work with it. Again, Grimkus is willing to help you just cause he's bored, to be honest. And you do it. You begin the upgrades in like a good 2-hour process. The process is a little difficult. You having to redo essentially the chassis. But Grimgus has all the tools as he brings out a bunch of like weird welding tools, molders, as well as just like kind of like benches that help you work away at all the metal and scrap that you've got, and repurposing the chassis of the airboard that you're kind of like taking apart and re-putting it together with several types of pipes and edges to make a very neat finish. What you're left, or what you're trying to like accomplish, is a much more lighter board, a board that you can much more easily control, but that also has much more useful features, where before it's a very kind of like sleek design, only where you put your feet being very friction-ish, if you will, allowing you to stay on the board. Everything else is kind of useless and aesthetic. You remove those parts and make them much more useful, and adding handlebars, adding stuff that is much more easier for you to kind of grab onto and control the board in a much more easy way. Not to mention making it lighter so that
It's a hover segue.
It's a hover segue. So that you have much more control over it. The DC for making this is going to be a 17 with advantage.
What?
Damn. You begin to work away at the scrap as much as you can, but you run into an issue. Breaking apart some of the pieces, you kind of ruin one of them. Mind you, you feel like you could work something else from your leftover scrap heap, but you've got very little of the scrap heap left. Your board, though, is kind of in shambles at this point. Grimgus has helped you as much as he can, but he's like, I got nothing. I don't got any extra parts. This is all we got left. So we better make it count, because this looks like crap now. You've got one more check. DC 17, but not advantage.
Oh, yay!
You're able to do it. A little bit scary as your heart kind of drops. Very little scrap left, and the chassis is ruined. You patch it over. Looks kind of janky, to be completely honest, but it functions. You've now got a very light board in the center rather than the chunky airboard that you had before. It's very sleek, almost less than half a foot thick. 6 inches, if you will. Its chunkier part is the engine in the back, and it hosts kind of like a very kind of open an open area that allows you to grab onto it more easily, adding kickflip maneuvers, sure, but also making it much more easier for you to get on. It's another thing that's added to your maintenance, but now anytime you're knocked off, you now have advantage on falling on keeping yourself on the board. Or at the very least, I'll say, in a situation where like it's almost impossible for you to stay on the board, it allows you to keep the board with you rather than you losing it. Which is practically the same thing, I guess. So.
Okay. And that's... Wait, I guess so I know... How many things am I able to maintain? Because right now I have 3.
Right now, it's based off of your Constitution modifier.
Oh. Okay, then I can't take care of one of these things. Fuck.
Actually, no. Honestly, I never finalized it. Because I was thinking expertise would amplify it, but no. Looking back on the rules, it was it was constitution and intelligence modifier. That still puts you below, though.
Yeah, I'm still at the same.
You don't have intelligence. Well, B, you gotta give something up.
Gosh damn it. Fine, I'll give up the airboard one.
It's up to you. I can also
I
come up with something where you get exhausted from you maintaining them, but it doubles your things, or you have a chance of getting exhausted as you're maintaining it.
So would that be like a daily check?
Yeah. Or roughly. I'm not gonna make you roll every day. I'm gonna make you roll when it's like, oh, by the way, and as you get into a fight, I'm gonna be like, you probably modified your board today, didn't you? Kind of thing. I don't know. It's up to you.
And if it's... Wait, what happens if... Oh, it would just be a consequence on me, right, for exhaustion, but the board would still be fine.
I'm sorry, say that again?
It's still picking it up. I lowered it more. Okay. Would that just be like a consequence on Opal with exhaustion?
Yes.
Or okay, and the board would be fine. I just have to roll again to. I guess how would I resolve that then afterwards?
I throw a
Or
check.
would I just keep getting exhaustion? Oh yeah. Okay,
I'll throw a constitution check your way. And if you fail, you get 1 point of exhaustion. And then there's 5 points of exhaustion. The first point of exhaustion, I think, gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay, so just be going through the whole exhaustion.
Just don't do it 5 times or you die.
I die. Well, I could always drop it later, right? Drop one of the modifications.
That's up to you.
But like at a later time. If like say I choose like I want to keep it for now, later I can be like turn off.
Exactly. But the thing is, the thing becomes useless at that point. Well, no, it becomes useless after a time. But yes, it becomes it degrades to nothingness.
And I'd have to like basically remake it.
Mm-hmm. So like let's say for a month you don't maintain the board. It's probably going to be good, but you're not going to have advantage to balance. It loses that upgrade. Then leave it for 2 months. That thing, the airboard's going to just break apart on you. And then you're going to have to repair it, at which point puts it back to exactly how it was with the advantage and balance, but you have to keep maintaining it, or then you're just going to repeat the process of breaking it after not maintaining it. Cool?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say at that point, with your upgrades going through, Davix, any other spells that you have to get through? Pray now or die. Basically saying the day's gonna end and it's gonna go to the next one.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I think. Yeah, I'm good.
Exiting the Tower of Power, you guys each get up on respective times. Henriette, of course, setting up her shop, hoping for any of you to come by and buy anything. But she doesn't have anything special, of course. Just hoping you have something in mind to buy. And the quest is still on. What do you do?
Pack my things.
Yep. We should all be ready to go, right?
Do you want to? How are we gonna get there? I feel like we should have at least a course be decide on. I'm thinking kind of.
Are we going to deliver the sphere? Or are we going to get Arashi's sword? What did we decide on?
Delivering the sphere.
Delivering the sphere?
Mhm.
Okay. I would. Me personally, I'd like to avoid the cities.
We don't have to go in the cities. We could just use the railroads as a guide and then go down and maybe use what was that road again? Where we took. Oh, I'm just writing all over this thing. And that caravan job, she like looks at Davix like very like expectantly.
Oh, through when we took the caravan through Oasis?
Yeah. No road before the train track. Sorry, I'm eating chips.
Oh, are there
As
eggshells in the
someone-
eggs?
Opal's just munching on her scraps.
I'm scraps.
I still don't, because that's a used road, and I don't really want to be going through one of those roads with this thing fucking hovering around.
I mean, if that road was dangerous, I mean, going straight through the desert feels equally so, or more so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though, sometimes. I mean, we could stay, like, within sight of the road, just maybe not on it.
I mean, if we're gonna go keeping in sight of something, I'd rather do the train tracks. They stand out a lot more than just a trail.
I don't know, because remember the last time we had a job on a train? There were bandits hiding around.
I mean, isn't the same with the road?
Yeah, but at least, like, there are people, like, on the road, usually. Last time we ran into them.
That's true, but I
More
thought that was your issue.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We stay within eyesight of the road, but not travel on the actual road, you know?
Bandits, you're worried about bandits.
I'm worried about a lot of things.
Why, I'd be more concerned about the witch hunters up this way.
We didn't really see many out west.
We could just drive past them. It's fine.
Doesn't your car only, like, run for a day?
I mean, we'd have to take stops, but
Yeah. None of the maps we have have shown what's between where we are and directly to Oasis, right?
What's between what you are and directly to Oasis?
Yeah. Like none of the maps that we've seen and like map made or anything.
No, but if you bring it up, someone he knows.
Really? Oh, Mordred, huh? Well, we're talking about this in front of him, so. Does he?
Mordred, any thoughts?
Yeah. How's a direct path from Thay to Oasis look?
Impossible.
Right.
Impossible.
Why is that?
Well, to begin with, towards the northwest, there's a giant mountain between us and Oasis, blocking that very horizon. Now, we could go around that mountain and then lead us up the road, but mind you, that road goes north towards Normandy. Because to the east of that road would be the entire Moon Sea, unless we have a boat. But we don't have a boat. Well,
I have 2 boats. They're tiny folding boats, but I have.
Could be completely possible then. We could use that boat to travel the entire Moon Sea, pass through the Moon Sea, and head in towards the untamed lands that are the east of the Hanarosh. I don't know of any roads through there, but there's probably a village there somewhere. Something, maybe like a fishing village or something, and then we can go north towards the Black Road or the railroad. But the railroad doesn't have any stops there, so it'd probably have to be the Black Road.
Y'all would start to hear some crinkling.
Doss, any notes to this?
Well, no notes, but
She lifts up a now crinkled and slightly bitten piece of paper, and it appears to be a familiar spell scroll with Windwalk on it. She says,
I could deed this, and that would take us over any body of water. Only, I do suppose you want to keep your vehicle with you.
Yes, unless I can take the car to. No.
Yeah, that's not much of an option either.
Oh, so can it take the sphere? I feel like I don't know how that works, or if that would even work.
The sphere? Jane says, like in the car?
No, with that spell thing that she has.
Not likely. Not
Yeah.
likely.
It's a slim chance we might still be able to even control it. Alright.
We could have had a boat, though.
I mean, we technically do have a boat, we just had no means to bring it over here. Okay, so then what about traveling alongside the train tracks, Mordred? Would that be preferable? Would that be better suited?
Probably. The roads aren't too bad there. Lots of caravans move by, so they, kind of like have to move through there. So, I mean, not the safest place. That's why, there's a lot of guards behind caravans, but nothing we can handle. Am I right, eh?
Yeah, see? We'll be fine.
Then maybe we can stop by probably Eden, see if we can get an extra wagon that your car can haul.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean,
Wait, why would you need an extra wagon?
well, wait, aren't we over capacity right now?
No, you became
No.
normal capacity when Isaiah left.
Okay, well then, something small at least, so we can like hide the sphere in there.
Just put a sheet over it.
It'll
Put a
be
hat on
cheap.
top of it.
She starts laughing because she knows. Okay.
she
If we
just
put it
wants
in
an
a cart.
excuse to put stuff into the sphere.
Yes. Also, if we put it in a cart, wouldn't it just eat the cart too?
It seemed fine inside of that little cubby hole we put it in the shack.
I mean, equally, if you just.
Unless you want it in your car, I mean.
Exactly how we had it when we took it to the house.
It was traveling alongside us.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't want people seeing that shit.
We'll just scoop them up with the sphere. Easy.
Well, it is quite small to spot. I would be surprised
That's
why
true
they'd
too.
have to have eagle eyes to see this small thing zooming beside us.
That's true.
No, and we'd be going pretty fast, so.
That's true. Forgot about how small it was. There's no like obvious tell that it's like there, right, George?
What?
The sphere.
Other than the air and space kind of deforming around it, you need a pretty keen eye to see it.
Okay. Okay.
I keep
then-
thinking it's like a mini black hole.
Right? Like at least like
Yeah, like a
size or
dot
something?
in the air.
Yeah. I
But
keep thinking it's like the size of a softball or something. But I keep forgetting it's like a tiny little fucking speck.
That's because fucking Mordred played baseball with it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So then follow
I
the
gotta close
tracks.
my blinds, I'll be right back.
Follow the tracks, avoid the cities. That sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
The Rashi stays quiet.
Rashi's thing.
Just waving his fork around.
Be careful, you're gonna get skewered.
He's making that with the swords. And I don't mean the blades. Alright.
I'm back.
Okay. So follow the tracks, avoid the cities. Yeah?
Yeah.
Jane kind of pulls to you, Davix. She's wondering, Davix, do you know how to make a teleportation circle?
Not off the top of my head, but we probably could find a book with it in the library. Why?
We could send the sphere through one.
Well, isn't that a no-no?
Not if we're not near the portal.
Wait. Are you gonna baseball, like, a fucking baseball bat hit it into a portal?
That's a possibility.
But wouldn't that risk destroying the sphere itself? And possibly injure those around the portal?
To just come out and explode.
Yeah, no, never mind. You're right. I just thought with the talisman and all, maybe I'd have more control over the effects, but maybe there's too many randoms there.
That sounds fun, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's definitely an idea, but I don't know exactly. I've never put too much study into this or spatial magic at all. Sounds a little risky though.
Yeah, sorry. Just a interesting thought in my mind.
Well, have we got a plan?
Yeah, if we ever find a second one, it might be worth
First thing we're gonna do with it.
For fun.
For science, right?
For science.
All in the pursuit of knowledge. Yeah, okay. Everybody pack up then.
Everyone grabs their stuff, placing it respectively into their kind of like own spaces inside the car. Squishing up inside. Everyone's able to find their own seat. Minus Azael. Everyone can now pack in.
Sad face.
Oh, room we go.
Vroom vroom. I'm supposed to just to remember how is the car packed? Who's sitting where?
Opal's in the driver's seat.
No, that's dumb.
Davik's got shotgun.
He's got shotgun.
And he's got a shotgun.
And I've got a shotgun.
I guess I'll put Jane in the middle.
And if you want to know where I got it,
Mordred on the left, Dots in the middle, and Arashi in the right. Back seat. You approach the car towards the edge of Thay, Opal. It's already hitting somewhere around 4 or 5 as the sun slowly begins to reach a point where it's clearly going to cross the horizon. But luckily, the sun just touched a good amount across the forest. At the very least, the trees up top. You do notice the forest ground is very dark and shadowed, with each tree overlapping one another and creating a menagerie of shadows. You edge the car towards, well, the walls of Thay, and you see the forest before you, the path that you took to get here.
Why do we always take this forest when it's gonna get dark?
oh, fuck. Wait,
We already
what?
know what's gonna happen.
Didn't we just wake up?
No.
Yeah, I know we woke up.
Never mind. Yeah, I remember. You just wasted the whole day. It's the morning. The sun's in its highest. Oh my god. There's no trouble whatsoever in the forest, guys. It's the greatest place ever.
It's an advanced morning.
You guys realize how great it must be to be rangers and druids, and you begin to change your classes. Because only those nature lovers would go during the mornings anywhere. It's the middle of the day, and you can see through the forest very clearly.
Vroom vroom. But
I
get
know.
the lights. Get the lights just in case.
Yeah,
Turn on the lights just in case.
I put a light cantrip on the front of the car.
You put a light cantrip in front of the car, and a very unnecessary light cantrip that blinds your driver.
Yeah, I put it right in her face.
You drive down a large hill leading up to Thay. Bouncing down as you finally reach a flat plain going straight towards the trees. And luckily, as you pass between these tall old sentinels, behind you, you of course see at the wall Grimgus waving goodbye for no reason. And then he walks back towards the Tower of Power. You reach the trees, the tree line, and cross in between a menagerie of hills that send you up and down and around and to the right. You have to slow down a little bit. The obstacles aren't too easy to just completely blast through with your car's maximum speed, but it allows you a good amount of time to push through. Not the most comfortable drive, but a very speedy and efficient drive. Nothing bothers you, not like last time where shadows came from the tree's darkness and attacked you. Nothing seems to be up at this point, but you do feel eerie looks coming at you from beyond the windows of the car. Kind of scare you a little bit, but luckily you don't see anything looking back, and you make it through.
We did it. We won.
We're not dead, so that's something.
That journey didn't end very well for me the last time I was through here, I tell you that. It was quite wild. What did you see coming through here?
No, I was focusing on the road, but that is no road here. I was just driving.
She was avoiding the trees. There were moving shadows.
My favorite.
My favorite. 100 miles through, the gem still looks nice and powerful, Opal. Better be, because that thing's freaking huge. And you paid a lot of... Wait, no. You took a lot
I
of...
did it. I got it for free.
Yeah, you got it for free.
Even better.
Even better. You see beyond what seems to be that river that you guys had crossed before, and then you remembered no bridge, but you do remember there was a type of land bridge, still covered by water, but very partially. And Opal, you're able to find that area using Davix's, navigations, him being your Siri on the corner, and reminding you exactly where you need to go. Crossing over that portion, the water is a little bit bigger than it was before, making it a little bit more scary and eerier. But knowing that location, having a navigator at your side, you cross very easily over this kind of drowned land bridge, and you make it to the opposite side, where eventually you see the manor, Grimgus's manor, from before, and he's there on the porch waving at you. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, the portal. I was like, ah.
Oh.
I waved back.
Nah, it's fine.
What?
I thought I should maybe copy down the circle he's got there, but the tower power should be enough.
I mean, what if we can't go there at one point in time because of X reason?
I don't know.
And Opal just starts going like over there, like, go get it.
Fine. Can I copy down the circle?
As you kind of go towards the manor, he's just like, I couldn't get enough of old Grimgus. I wanted a hug here. I love you, buddy. Yeah. And he begins to walk up to you as you walk past him.
No, I let him hug me.
Okay, perfect. He hugs your leg.
I pat him. So, can I copy down the...
Of course. Everybody just tries to steal from old Grim. Go ahead. Go. Get in there. Steal whatever you want.
Hey, you just said we can't get enough of you. And I'll just like walk out.
Yeah, you easily go inside. Find a teleportation circle in a corner that's been recently lit. You copy down the sigils. You now have Grimgus's manor.
Alright, well, we'll be seeing you around, hopefully.
Okay.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
His dog barks at you.
You have a dog?
And he goes into the teleportation circle, probably towards the Tower of Power.
Probably.
Probably.
Alright, I'll get back in the car.
Getting back in the car, you edge the vehicle back towards the road. Finally, less bumpy roads, more straight pathways, eased upon by caravan after caravan. You see a road to the east, you see a road to the north that you had taken from Eden, and you also see a road to the west, probably the road that Mordred had mentioned.
And what did you say was on the road?
Big mountain, and then eventually it's going to lead towards the Moon Sea, and it's going to take you north from there.
Would it be faster if we just stayed on the path we said? Go to the cities, follow the tracks?
I mean, Eden, wouldn't we? And end up at Normandy?
What'd you say, Opal?
Oh, that we'd be passing Eden and end up at Normandy instead?
Yes, that's what basically Mordred said. He's like, it depends. Do you want to cross through Eden, really? You know, that whole pirate war going on. Mind you, I did hear a lot happening in the Moon Sea with pirates too, so don't think we can avoid that. But do we want to go to Eden, or do we want to go to Oasis, not Oasis, Normandy?
I mean, we can just like veer way off from Normandy in case that nasty business with the war is still going on.
It's very true, very true. Best way to probably do that is through the west, I might suggest, considering, you know, don't have to cross completely through Normandy lands if we go northbound right now.
West it is then. Besides, you can add to your map and stuff, right?
Yep. As I'm like already pulling out all my cartographer shit.
You can just pass stuff to Jane and stuff like that. Here, hold my pens, hold my...
Sharpen it.
Sure.
like a surgeon. You're just like pen, ink,
Pen, ink.
squeegee, snack.
Sacrificial knife.
What's that thing that makes the circles? The protractors or the...
A compass.
This compass, thank you. Compass. No, the other compass.
You turn the car towards the west, Opal, turning the car left and edging it on top of the road and heading towards that direction. You see mountains in the horizon, and they grow closer and closer as you guys begin to head that way. The beautiful scenery begins to increase from the lush random forests that you might see, even the decrepit forests of the Lost Lands. You turn into this very non-green area, all filled with rock. You would no doubt, if there were some form of maybe dwarvish society, they would I lost the word, but they would basically manifest the type of land that they might enjoy, that they it's like at the tip of my tongue.
Inhabit?
Not only inhabit, but that they
Develop.
Cultivated?
cultivate's a good one, but it's like a more positive version of it.
Decimate.
Decimate. That's a negative, JJ.
Isn't cultivate a positive?
For some reason, the word glorify keeps coming up into my head, but you know, whatever. You guys just
Okay.
They would see it as ideal.
essentially, and there's a word, like they grow with the land. They get exemplified by it, but the word's not exemplify. It's
Manifest destiny. No.
manifest destiny. God dang it! Now this word's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I know it exists, and I keep losing it.
Then in a couple days, you're like, oh.
God damn it! And then I'm gonna repeat, like I'm gonna
use it in every sentence that you can.
Yeah. And then I'm also gonna snip out the audio from the previous streams and replace it. It's like super off tone, just like word. Breaking away from the mountains, you see the river fall into the Moon Sea. You guys continue going north, the roads leading you high and low through essentially what seems to be some type of mountainside. The roads are completely clear and clearly decrepit for some time. Animals, menagerie of goats and deer cross between the roads and kind of have to be moved out of the way by Opal's, horn, just like beep beep, get out of the way.
Get off the road.
Get off the damn road. Pushing on through, you begin to notice that the sea begins to get closer and closer towards the road, and the hill leading over. There's no type of bay towards the Moon Sea. It's just a giant cliff, a fall straight into said sea. You go higher and higher up this road, following a mountainside until you see a long wooden bridge going across. This bridge looks completely trustworthy, but it is a sight to see. A giant drop straight into just these rocked pillars that would no doubt prove deadly to anyone that decided to fall in. But luckily, with whatever this man-made creation might be, allows you to easily cross over this gap of the sea going through. But you notice something, Opal, and everybody in the front as well. There seems to be a battle going on. At least 10 people wearing, Opal, what you feel are very recognizable clothing. Everybody else doesn't recognize it, though. And they seem to be surrounding someone.
Can I see who they're surrounding?
What
Or,
perception?
I guess I'll be like, hey, can I borrow your telescope thing?
I was actually going to use the telescope thing.
Well, I saw it first.
Yeah, says you, and I pull out the telescope and use it.
Fine. I'll just roll Normally.
Don't look back.
Ugh.
Let's see.
Wait, don't you get advantage? With the-
Exemplified.
No.
It's probably exemplified. There you go. Just remember.
No, it doesn't give me advantage. It just gives me like clearer perception of like what I see. It essentially lowers the DC.
See, they seem to be attacking some form of blonde entity, moving between with a large glaive as the person attacks amongst the people surrounding her. You look closer at the person to recognize them better, and you see several insignias on them that you're not sure if you recognize. You do feel like they are religious, though. With a DC 16 religion check, you'll know what it is.
16 religious check.
16.
Ah.
Am I religious enough? No,
No.
I'm not.
Man, that's stupid. No.
Stupid. Floor it.
Floor.
You look at it and you feel like the symbol must represent something, but you've got no idea. Don't know what organization it hails from.
It's like more. Wait, they look like. Wait, what do they look like? The guys attacking?
They're just random dudes with, armor and guns and swords.
Couple of people ambushing.
Hooligans. No.
Bunch of hooligans ambushing some. I don't know, some religious woman. I can tell it's a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
As for Opal, though, you recognize those people as pirates from the local section. You have no doubt that from what they're wearing, they're probably actually pirates from the Moonsea itself.
Well, there's the second bit we were expecting besides the mountains.
Yeah, sure. What are the chances they're gonna let us pass?
What do
Room.
what do I see in the back, George?
Yeah, you see a battle.
Oh, if Farashi like leans up, I'll hand him the telescope.
I take a look.
Yeah, your Shogun, right? Is that what you call him? I don't remember.
Yeah,
He gives you the telescope. And you, of course, see exactly what he sees, a battle going forward with what seems to be 10 versus 1. The one, though, seems to be very proficient, though she's been given a good fight. She wears specific insignias around her, but you kind of don't really remember them, though if you happen to have a good religious check. Religion check.
Ah, yes, I am quite religious.
Hooray.
Yes. I have no
she,
idea who that is.
She has strange symbols on her armor. I don't know what she's wearing, but it's strange.
What you do happily notice, though, well, whether or not it's happy to you, is she seems to be using a glaive very similar to yours. The one to one that you found.
What would my friend do? And I roll the dice.
You see a 6.
It is decided. Can I jump out of this car?
Fuck yeah.
Whoa, wait. I'm confused.
No. Can I jump out of this car, George?
By the time you say no, Arashi's already opened the door at this point. You hear a click and the door opens, the air's coming in. You smell that sea salt water coming through that window.
That's great. It's so nice, really. But wait, are we in the middle of the bridge? And we're
How far
yeah,
away?
the car far away from us.
You're like at the edge of the bridge. You're looking at like a good 100 feet away from your current, the battle.
I start getting onto the roof.
Of the car?
And...
I mean, I'm not against this, but okay, fine, fuck it. And she just
Start swerving. Start
starts swerving.
I make some maneuvers. Oh, please. I will fall off.
There's nothing on the car. No, yeah, she'll just start going forward. I guess now being aware that Arashi's up there.
Can I use telekinesis to stabilize him up there?
And then you just see him fly off.
I prep. I just like the car keeps moving. I just stay back.
Sadly, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. That's sadly how the spell would work. If you use telekinesis, he's gonna just like a wall's gonna hit him. He's just gonna...
What if he uses telekinesis to hold one of my feet to the car?
I want it noted that Elba would be conscious of not knocking him, not going too fast. I guess in that sense.
They'll go really fast and then stop, bro.
Yeah, perfect. I'll do that.
Punch me. Yeah.
Do it. Hit me. I want you to hit me.
Fuck it. What
Oh wait, I also have the rope. Wait. Opal pulls out the rope.
Oh,
And
you're right. Oh,
yeah.
no. Yeah.
The immovable.
No, don't do the immovable.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I was thinking that. I'm like, no, just the rope.
The rope is fine.
Just the rope.
Even worse, dude. Just
I can break my ribs.
You just like, yeah, no, that'd be how to do this completely wrong. Brings up the immovable rod. You're right. Puts it on top of the car and the whole roof breaks up.
Well, you wanted a sunroof, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just toss him the rope.
Third option, freaking James is like, hold on to the sphere.
No, wait. Tie him with the rope and put the other end in the sphere.
You're right.
Spaghetti.
Like spaghetti, and she just puts the sphere at maximum speed. Chasing. Give me a
Maximum suck.
What if you tied the sphere to the movable rod like a flail?
Oh.
You're right. Now we're talking.
But then you can't use it.
Jane can.
Oh. That's not. Fair enough.
I'm making a really fast map while you guys are messing around. I'm kidding. No.
Fucking
The movable rod.
fucking jackassing it over here. My name is Arashi, and this is Jackass.
It's full of youths.
Oh god.
No,
We're just a bunch of assholes, aren't we?
there needs to be a Jackass version of D&D.
Honestly.
It's
Isn't
like
that every session?
basically.
You're right.
Yeah.
And it's like it's stupid stuff. It's like you just see one of the guys bringing up a sphere of annihilation near a portal. Near a bag of
I'm gonna
holding.
lick it. I'm gonna lick the sphere of annihilation. Oh.
Let's see, distance. Hey, I was almost there. Oh right, I'm gonna move you guys here. And I'm going to increase the size of the map. Let's say fucking blah 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 blah. Say 100. No, let's say 75. No B.
What?
Hiccups aren't allowed.
Stop cheating.
Stop cheating.
That's what I do.
She admits it, George. Kill her.
Yeah, you're right.
Tear her down.
And now I just need to summon a bunch of enemigos. I'm just gonna use based off of orc stuff. They're not too different. Is the bridge disappearing for you, Shoop? Or is the bridge even there?
I don't even see the bridge.
Yeah, I figured. For some reason, it's like all janky. All jonky.
Yeah, if you zoom up to a certain point in the map, it goes away, and if you zoom down, it's
Right?
there.
Yeah, that's what I see. It's like weird. Oh well.
I mean, I zoomed all the way in and I can't see it.
Like scroll down. Do you see it when you scroll down towards the guys?
Yeah, I'm zoomed all the way out, and I can see it. It's like the moment I zoom in, it disappears.
Yeah. That's what I figured. I'm just gonna draw out the edges of it. Just to make sure you guys know where it is.
Yes.
Oh! Okay, I didn't realize that was the whole bridge. That bridge is wide.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge bridge. The huge boy.
This bridge used to crip.
Okay, yeah, I saw it. I thought that was just like...
Poop.
I didn't realize that was the bridge. I just thought that was the map.
Thought it was the line of vomit. The famed line of vomit. Let's see. Music, 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 music.
No, we have to save the horse.
I have to see the- With Raji on top of the car and you guys heading towards it, you begin to phase yourself into what seems to be an already ongoing battle. Everyone roll initiative.
Wee.
Wait, it didn't work. George, I can't click on myself. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Never mind, ignore that.
George, I can't see. Open your eyes, B. Open.
I can't see. What's happening?
Why are these have color on them?
Don't worry about
I'm only gonna give them. Yeah, don't worry about
Oh. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing.
it. I don't want.
What's my car's speed again?
I honestly
in
don't want
combat?
that many.
it. Man, you said we were 100 feet away. What is this?
That is true.
We've been lied to.
George, why are you lying?
You were like 100-ish.
Last time I remember, Rashi couldn't count, so that's not my
Damn.
Apparently, I can't bear. Yeah, you're about 100 feet away, 200 feet away from the top guy. Did I mean 100? I meant 300. Pushes us back further.
Talking crap. Yeah, okay.
You gonna keep bitching?
What's sad? You suddenly fall off the car.
Oh, you're rolling death saves, buddy? That's rough. That's really rough.
Be a shame if something made you roll with disadvantage.
Roll initiative. Roll initiative. Everyone's here?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. 4, 5. Yeah.
Jane is ready to rumble.
It's
It
ready.
fucking wants blood, dude. It's been too long.
You zoom the car forward, Opal, and Jane's like, "Oh, are we going into battle? Okay. I'll keep an eye on the sphere, make sure it doesn't go wrong. Oh, wait, I can use it. Oh.
Yes, do that.
She brings the sphere.
Watch out for that horse.
Watch out for that horse.
What horse? We never saw a horse.
I'm gonna bring out
there's the horse.
the square of annihilation.
The
I can't
Fake
move
news.
the fucking square. I hate this. Whatever. I'll just keep drawing it over and over again.
Wait, why don't you just make it a token? It's our pet now.
You're right.
We have to feed it, Jane.
Oh, that's true. Maybe that's why it's not working. If I turn it into a token...
Ooh.
Copy, resize, custom fit. No, so does that mean what? Whatever. Let's keep redrawing it. But she brings in the sphere close. Mordred's turn, brings out his shadow sword. He's like, yeah, bring him close. Bring him close. I'm gonna bat one of them. And he pulls his sword out, though. He rolls the window down and pulls his sword out. Arashi, you're on top of the car.
Deja vu. She jumps off the car.
Arashi jumps off said car. It was a deathly move. Tried to draw a car.
Look at my car, it takes shape.
It's
Oh.
Wait, it needs the pointy bit. It needs the pointy bit, George.
You're right.
Put that thing away.
No, you didn't make a pointy bit. You made tires.
No, I also made the pointy bit.
You didn't make a pointy bit. You made tires.
Yes, I did. Wait, that's what we were working on first, and then you said like,
That was the AC
That was-
thing, right?
yeah. That confused me because I thought I did the pointy thing first, and so that turned into one of the things I have to maintain, and then I did the towers, which turned into the AC.
No.
No?
No, you hadn't done the pointy bit at all. I thought you had come up with a different idea. My bad.
Wait. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, because if you look at your what you're currently maintenancing, it has nothing to do with the pointy bit. Right? And this
What's up? I
you're on
mean,
top of
what's
the
up?
car.
I mean, I don't do anything line of range.
Oh.
I wait.
Wait, where did you write that down again? On the car bio?
No, in your sheet.
Oh, in my sheet. Oh yeah, I thought I did the pointy bit.
There you go.
And I can't seem to find where you put what I'm maintaining.
Wait, what's up?
I can't seem to find where you put what I'm maintaining.
Bio and info in the front of your page.
Oh, that bit. I never look at that part.
Is the big token the car, George?
Yes.
It reminds me of the bioship from Young Justice.
No.
Oh, so I'm only. Wait. George, can I switch that out before anything happens?
What's up?
I wanted the pointy bit first and then the tire things.
Let's see.
I'll work with it. Well,
Call it a front armor upgrade. Instead, you now have a 1d12 charge and plus roll me a 1d10. Plus 2 HP. Okay, it's your turn. Me?
oh, whoops. Okay, how much can I move them? 60 feet? I remember. Can I dash with the car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
As you send the car going forward 120 feet. At this point, everyone's noticed you. There's no hiding a speeding car. As it's hitting the board, just...
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, that's not.
Watch out, Yuffie! Oh no, she's got her AirPods in.
Pow!
This is
To
delightful.
this guy.
To which guy?
This one. To this one. No.
To the horse.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's my turn.
You have one hand on the.
Fucking Tokyo drifting and then.
Davix.
Oh, okay. This works out better now that we're closer. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile, level 5, and I'm gonna expend an extra. Where is it? It's first level spell slot, Chemical Casting. So. And I'm gonna do, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 darts to each different person, I guess, -2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Making my knife nice and hard, eh, JJ?
Yeah.
Kill the one that's above me in initiative, please.
You just see your
faster, George? Which ones look faster, George?
No. You've already told me I'm already subtracting life.
Boom,
At
boom,
this point.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Five, 6, 7. As you jet a set of energy in the center of you, and then you shoot it outward, it going 4 darts leaving the left window, 3 darts leaving the right. They all like veer forward into the sky and make a whistling sound, and they all jump down, hitting one person at a time, each of them getting stinged for 8 damage.
Let's see. 7, 8, 9. That's all I can do, I think. That's my turn.
As you're fighting Shoop, you see a car blasting forward and it shoots an arsenal of attacks. For some strange reason, there's a man sitting on top of the car and it's speeding forward. The lead man that was attacking you turns around. He's like, what the hell? Pulls out a shotgun from his back and begins charging the car that's speeding towards him.
You ever just run at a speeding car?
Oh boy, as he's speeding towards the car, you recognize him.
Wait, was he?
What's up?
This should be a different dude.
No, this is
Where
different.
was he?
Oh, he was
At
right
the start? Like, where did he... Okay, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't within my reach.
No, poke.
You said someone recognizes him?
Opal.
Has it been someone I've met more recently or someone from her past?
Somebody from your past.
Oh. You should just yell like, "Go out the fucking way, I'll run you over."
Oh, hell no. This is my fight and my territory. Clinks the shotgun like a freak. I'm losing my words. But he reloads it and he's preparing to shoot. One d20 plus feet. And it's going to be 3 attacks towards the car. 1, 2, 3. All misses. As he just begins to unload into the car, blast, 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 and the bullets begin to hit the edges, making the window crack, and the side of the car begin to hit up a bunch of shrapnel as some of it sinks into the car's finish and begins to bounce off its edges. Luckily, you're able to keep a straight way through.
You can't even shoot straight.
You female.
Okay. Okay. One question: is my floating shield out?
Sure.
Okay. And then 2, can I go ahead and describe myself?
Sure.
Okay. So what you guys see is a fairly petite blonde. You kind of could tell she's an elf because she has the ears, but she looks more human, so you could probably assume that she looks like a half elf. Female, and plate mail, with a tunic and what looks to be a cape. The cape and the tunic are shades of gold, silver, and like reds, kind of blending together into this flame pattern with a like a silver spearhead in the middle of it, and then same thing with like her cape and her shield has the same symbol on it. It's also like different shades of red, oranges, and yellows with the flame symbol on it. She's carrying in 2 hands, like the shield itself is a tower shield, but it looks to be floating on its own in front of her. And then her weapon looks to be a halberd, which is just basically a sword on a stick. But it does seem to be wreathed in flames at on the blade part, and it's completely like silver and very similar in design to Arashi's halberd. And then she has what looks to be orange eyes, and even though she's surrounded by about 10 people, she seems to be smiling. So you're not really sure why she's so happy. Trying to think of what else.
Oh no, she's a nut job. Keep driving.
Keep driving, okay.
Yeah, she's fairly attractive looking. But she does have kind of, like Davix was saying, she does look kind of like her smile is warming, but at the same time kind of alarming. So as for her turn, I'm going to go ahead and use champion. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity Champions Challenge. And I turn it into Lightning McQueen.
God, my house is so noisy.
And then the Bible.
You're just doing folly work for us.
What does he say? Kachinga or something?
Yeah.
Kerchoo. It's Kerchoo.
Kerchoo. I'm sorry.
By the way, B, I'm looking at it. I don't remember how high I was when I made that AC. I'm gonna be changing it.
What?
How high is the AC?
This was 23 with her upgrade.
What the fuck?
No, you can't change that.
I know what rules I wanted to use, so I have no
Wait, no, it's
idea.
22 now because we changed out the.
Yeah, but I know what rules I wanted to use for the armor, and that's nowhere near what I wanted. So I'm gonna be reducing the armor, but giving it a damage threshold.
So yeah, use Champions Challenge. each person within, or each of the pirates within 30 feet of me, which is all of them, have to make wisdom saving throws. The DC of which is 16. And when she does that, she's gonna. In the name of the flame, I shall punish you.
Let's see.
Ooh, I like her.
Each creature responsible.
Punishment? What did I hear?
That's the one thing Doss picked up. Hmm?
Okay.
It's basically like a MMO taunt.
The horse rolls it too.
The horse is like, that's sketchy. That's really sketchy.
The horse has a name. His name is Purge. All right.
Purge rolls it too.
Purge.
Ooh. Purge in flames, eh?
We need some fire decals for your horse.
Fail, fail, fail. Win, win, fail. Fail, fail. So, top
succeed.
orange, top purple are good.
Okay. Yeah. So that was my bonus action.
Make it shiny.
So shiny.
Like that crab from Moana.
I'm gonna
Shiny.
move up there, and I'm gonna do 2 attacks as my action.
Moanis.
With Corvixio.
Conviction.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Well, obviously I'm gonna smite.
Oh my god.
New character, new life.
Jesus, dude.
When I was making the character, I was doing test rolls and I critted like 5 out of my 6 rolls.
No.
And I literally messaged George a picture of the chat log.
Destructive finish.
At the beginning of the fucking game.
Jesus. I mean, she did say she'd punish them with flames, so fuck it. Oh my god. Keep driving, keep driving. Roll up the windows, roll up the windows.
man.
We just start swerving, fucking go off the bridge.
Hi.
Keep trying.
Roll up the windows, roll up the windows.
You know he's gone. There's no.
Alright, I decapitate him,
Jesus.
Damn.
smiling
Lock the
while I
doors,
do
you're in
it.
the wrong neighborhood.
Like, oh well.
I guess I have another attack, so I'm gonna skip over here.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
That's a hit.
I want to make sure I don't have anything extra turned on. So 17 fire damage, or 17 damage, 4 of which is fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll be the end of my turn, and my horse is gonna run up to the same and neigh it to death.
Yells at him.
That's a hit.
He Does 12 bludgeoning damage with his hooves.
Combination attack as you slam down your first enemy, initially decapitating them in a blinding hit of light. His head falls down and he falls onto his knees, his body hitting the ground. You rush the person towards your right with your horse as he comes up to your side. Both of you running, you run to the right, your horse running to the left. You slam him on the side with your glaive, breaking his armor entirely. His knee hits the ground and your horse comes up, slamming him right across the cheek with one of his hooves, and he's out of the fight.
Guys, I'm scared.
You can deal with the pirates on their own. It's fine. This is
Probably.
yeah, let's go.
Fucking killer! There you go.
The first one that moves within my range, I'm gonna use my reaction to attack.
Oh my god.
I'm getting Barnaby vibes. It's giving me chills.
The fucking glaive is just moving like a fucking blur. God damn.
Let's hit it. Let's definitely hit. You almost took him out. I was like, God damn.
Oh.
It's like, fuck.
So when he reaches this point or wherever he was moving from, if I hit him with the opportunity attack, his speed gets reduced to 0.
Gotcha.
No advantage for them. He went for the fucking
Uses his
legs.
bonus action aggressive to move faster. Increasing his speed.
I'll be right back.
Both of them attack.
Oh shit, it's already 10.
No, B, don't ruin this.
I'm sorry.
I might just save the battle for later, if anything.
Okay.
It's already hitting 10. Yeah, but I think I'll finish it there. Let me do these 2 attacks since I already moved forward with it. We'll end it on Doss's turn. Pop pop.
No, those don't hit.
The crit does.
Yes, but it's not a crit because I have adamantine armor.
Gotcha.
Oh gosh.
We're not doing that again. The 6 piercing.
Here. This guy dashes here. This guy dashes here.
Okay, I'm back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus Christ, I left for a few seconds and she's surrounded.
I know.
My AC is 21 with my floating shield, so
The 22 hits.
think- yeah, for 9.
Out of all those hits, the 1 snuck in.
No one.
She's still smiling.
Yeah, and we end the turn with Das. As the car kind of rushes forward. See a guy grabbing a shotgun coming towards you. And 9v1 on the opposing side. Well, not so much 9 anymore. 7 now. And the fight will continue next time. We'll end it there.
Oh shit. God damn, our party just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
I know. How are we gonna take them? You don't have any room in the car.
She's got her own right, dude. What are you
Are
talking
you
about?
right?
She's
Just
got-
haste the horse. Fucking zoo.
Zoom. Oh my god. And if it's fucking long strider on the horse. Long strider and haste.
There'd be a
Your
Anything
power
I cast on
down.
myself, it gets cast on the horse too.
What the fuck?
How? What is your horse?
It's a fine steed spell or whatever it is.
Yeah, greater steed, if not mistaken.
Not greater steed. If it was greater
Oh,
steed, then
yeah,
I
you
could
would
call
have
it
a flying,
Pegasus.
yeah.
Oh. So it's a magic horse. Dispel man.
That's so magic.
Could sue.
What do you do now, bitch?
That's true. You're gonna be able to make it into a flying horse eventually, right?
Yeah, if I live that long.
Hell.
I mean, considering the numbers just now, I think you'll be fine.
You'll be fine, yeah.
I made you a meme shoot just for you.
Well, it was... I'm a little disappointed get to introduce my character. But
I forget what you said there, dude.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit for me too.
oh, I said I'm a little disappointed because I didn't get to do the introduction I had prepared, but I'll get to do that next time.
Next
Yeah, dude.
time.
I mean, we're meeting tomorrow, dude. So let's go.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah, every day
No.
this week.
Every day you're free, right, Shoop? Every day this week.
Literally just did more laundry today.
Oh my god.
How much laundry do you have?
Enough to build a fort.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
I
fun.
make a lot of laundry. It's fucking crazy, man.
Well, my in-laws just keep buying the kids clothes, so it's just like,
Aw.
wow, but-
Aw.
They're just making it rain clothes.
yeah. We literally get like a Amazon package every day, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
That's sweet though.
So to tell you, B, I'm gonna change it so the AC of the car, which is gonna suck. You're gonna think it sucks, but it doesn't. It doesn't. The AC is gonna be 10, but
And
the damage threshold is also gonna be 10. So whenever the car is damaged, it's an easy target to hit, but it's an even harder target to actually damage. So if somebody does less than 10 damage to the car, it doesn't hurt it. Anything above 10 damage is then hurt onto the car.
So it's just like cosmetic hits.
Essentially.
wait, so if it's above 10 damage, it takes the whole damage, or it takes everything past
Everything
10?
past the 10.
Oh, okay.
So like 11 would be 1
That's
damage.
still pretty sweet, yeah.
Okay.
It's not like someone's gonna run up with like a sword and start stabbing your vehicle.
And I'm just like, stop it.
Don't do it.
So then if she gets better armor for the car, would the damage threshold go up?
If you get what?
If she gets better like plating for the car, would the damage threshold go up or would the AC go up? Or both?
You could do both. It's whatever you decide. Or maybe an upgrade might cause both to upgrade, because it would just make sense. Because your armor's better, then that means your thing's better. But the thing is, I don't think I would probably hire AC in a car.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the actual AC for a car is supposed to be speed. There's the speed mechanic, but this is a normal ground car. For B's airboard, it has a speed of 2, whereas a ground car has a speed of 0. What speed does is it increases her piloting checks, like a magical weapon does. And it also reduces hit rolls that enemies make towards her.
Are we good to meet on Sunday, or do we want to move it to another?
Are we gonna have a second session?
On Sunday?
No, before Sunday.
I mean, I'm down.
Like the usual Wednesday one, or
Wednesday or Friday.
I can do Friday.
For
Dragon Force?
Dragon Force? Yeah, I'm confused.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering what you guys want to do, like Dragon Force or anything else, like Naz one shot or whatever.
Friday was nice last time we did that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty chill.
Okay, so we can do Friday.
Again, I'm like loosely yes for that because
Yeah,
yeah.
you never know. And
My name is Juti.
and we might not know, but I think Azale. If Shoop, you're available on Friday.
Technically, I run my game on Friday, but we're taking a break until I get my computer fixed, so I might be able to play.
Yeah, that's up to you. And I just noticed you sent me tokens. Those are probably going to be good. I'm actually going to drop them right now.
Yeah, I was bored.
so Friday and Sunday is good.
Yes, Friday and Sunday is
Tentative.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday I should be good. Friday it's tentative, but I might be good.
Okay.
Yeah, same in general. Oh,
When are you
wait.
gonna be back? You know?
When I
Like
get
an
my
Oscar?
computer. Oh,
Oh,
I mean, both really. That's true. Is your computer gonna be good for Sunday?
no. So the X570 motherboards are pretty much sold out everywhere right now, which is the one I wanted to get. But I did get one, but it's on back order. I won't get it till the 26th of this month. So
Gross.
yeah, 2 weeks pretty much without the computer. But I have my wife's computer, so I'm fine like getting on.
Every day a session with Shoop. Ah, man. What a dream come true. It's like a Christmas miracle. Thank you, Santa, for breaking his computer.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
get you guys.
Yeah, as for me, I'll be back on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Friday's tentative just because, like, in general, family stuff. Sunday, though, it's my brother's birthday, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, no, we went.
So maybe we can just move that to Tuesday?
Maybe.
Tomorrow?
No, next.
Or next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
Oh,
Not
right.
tomorrow.
I mean, if everyone's good for next Monday, I should be fine too. Like, wait, what's today? Monday, yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if we're gonna do anything because he's been sort of like more quarantined because like he's afraid of like my niece is getting sick, so
Yeah.
I doubt anything's gonna.
so worst case, we can just push it till Monday.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because I don't think they'd want to do session, like a fight, missing anybody. It'd be kind of hard to pull off, I think.
See you later.
You got Yuffie.
How's all the strings?
Yeah.
Except
Fuck it,
Arashi,
yeah.
I think he's